GHS Classifications and Criteria for Classifications Part 2. Flammable liquids. A flammable liquid means a liquid having a flash point of not more than 93 degrees Celsius. A flammable liquid is classified in one of the four categories for this class. According to the following table, Category 1, flash point lesser than 23 degrees Celsius and initial boiling point lesser than or equal to 35 degrees Celsius. Category 2, flash point lesser than 23 degrees Celsius and initial boiling point is above 35 degrees Celsius. Category 3, flash point greater than or equal to 23 degrees Celsius and lesser than or equal to 60 degrees Celsius. Category 4, flash point greater than 60 degrees Celsius and lesser than 93 degrees Celsius. Flammable liquids. Label elements for flammable liquids. Category 1, symbol flame, signal where danger, hazard statement, extremely flammable liquid and vapor. Category 2, symbol flame, signal where danger, hazard statement, highly flammable liquid and vapor. Category 3, symbol flame, signal word warning, hazard statement, flammable liquid and vapor. Category 4, no symbol warning, combustible liquid. Flammable solids. A flammable solid is a solid which is readily combustible or may cause or contribute to fire through friction. Readily combustible solids are powdered, granular, or pasty substances which are dangerous if they can be easily ignited by brief contact with an ignition source such as a burning match and if the flame spreads rapidly. Flammable solids classification criteria. Powdered, granular or pasty substances or mixtures shall be classified as readily combustible solids when the time of burning of one or more of the test runs, performed in accordance with the test method described in the UN Recommendations on the Transport of Dangerous Goods, Manual of Test and Criteria Part 3, subsection 33.2.1. is less than 45 seconds or the rate of burning is more than 2.2 mm per second. Powders of metal or metal alloys shall be classified as flammable solids when they can be ignited and the reaction spreads over the whole length of the sample 100 mm in 10 minutes or less. Solids which may cause fire through friction shall be classified in the class by analogy with existing entries, example matches, until definitive criteria are established. Flammable solids. Criteria for flammable solids. Category 1, burning rate test, substance or mixtures other than metal powders. A, wetted zone does not stop fire, and B, burning time less than 45 seconds or burning rate greater than 2.2 mm per second. Metal powders, burning time lesser than or equal to 5 minutes. Category 2, burning rate test. Substances or mixtures other than metal powders. A, wetted zone stops the fire for at least 4 minutes, and B, burning time lesser than 45 seconds or burning rate greater than 2.2 mm per second. Metal powders, burning time greater than 5 minutes and lesser than or equal to 10 minutes. Flammable solids. Label elements for flammable solids. Category 1, symbol flame, signal word danger, hazard statement, flammable solid. Category 2, symbol flame, signal word warning, hazard statement, flammable solid. Self-reactive substances and mixtures. Self-reactive substances or mixtures are thermally unstable liquid or solid substances or mixtures liable to undergo a strongly exothermic decomposition even without participation of oxygen. This definition excludes substances and mixtures classified under the GHS as explosives, organic peroxides, or as oxidizing. A self-reactive substance or mixture is regarded as possessing explosive properties when in laboratory testing the formulation is liable to detonate or deflagrate rapidly or to show a violent effect when heated under confinement. Self-reactive substances and mixtures. Self-reactive substances and mixtures are classified in one of the 7 categories of type A to G for this class according to the following principles. A, any self-reactive substances or mixture which can detonate or deflagrate rapidly as packaged, which will define as self-reactive substance type A. B. Any self-reactive substance or mixture possessing explosive properties and which as packaged neither detonates nor deflagrates rapidly but is liable to undergo a thermal explosion in the package will be defined as self-reactive substance type B. C. Any self-reactive substance or mixture possessing explosive properties when the substance or mixture as packaged cannot detonate or deflagrate rapidly or undergo a thermal explosion will be defined as self-reactive substance type C. Self-reactive substances and mixtures are classified in one of the 7 categories of types A to G for this class according to the following principles. E. Any self-reactive substance or mixture which in laboratory testing neither detonates nor deflagrates at all and shows low or no effect when heated under confinement will be defined as self-reactive substance type E. Any self-reactive substance or mixture which in laboratory testing neither detonates in the cavitated state nor deflagrates at all and shows only a low or no effect when heated under confinement as well as low or no explosive properties, no explosive powder will be defined as self-reactive substance type F. G. Any self-reactive substance or mixture which in laboratory testing neither detonates in the cavitated state nor deflagrates at all and shows no effect when heated under confinement nor any explosive power provided that it is thermally stable. Self-accelerating decomposition temperature is 60 degrees Celsius to 75 degrees Celsius for a 50 kg packet. And for liquid mixtures, a diluent having a boiling point greater than or equal to 150 degrees Celsius is used for desensitization will be defined as self-reactive substance. Type G. If the mixture is not thermally stable or a diluent having a boiling point less than 150 degrees Celsius is used for desensitization, the mixture shall be defined as self-reactive substance type F. Self-reactive substances and mixtures. Label elements for self-reactive substances. Type A, symbol exploding bomb, signal word danger, hazard statement, heating may cause an explosion. Type B, symbol exploding bomb and flame, signal word danger, hazard statement, heating may cause a fire or explosion. Type C and D, symbol flame, signal word danger, hazard statement, heating may cause a fire. Type E and F, symbol flame, signal word warning, hazard statement, heating may cause a fire. Type G, there are no label elements allocated to this hazard category. Pyrophoric liquid. A pyrophoric liquid is a liquid which even in small quantities is liable to ignite within 5 minutes after coming into contact with air. A pyrophoric liquid is classified in a single category for this class using test N3 in part 3, subsection 33.3.1.5 of the UN recommendations on the transport of dangerous goods. Manual of tests and criteria according to the following table. Criteria for pyrophoric liquids. Category 1. Criteria that liquid ignites within 5 minutes when added to an inert carrier or exposed to air, or it ignites or chars a filter paper on contact with air within 5 minutes. Pyrophoric liquids label elements. Category 1, symbol flame, signal word danger, hazard statement, catches fire spontaneously if exposed to air. Pyrophoric solid. A pyrophoric solid is a solid which even in small quantities is liable to ignite within 5 minutes after coming into contact with air. Classification criteria. A pyrophoric solid is classified in a single category for this class using test N2 in part 3, subsection 33.3.1.4 of the UN recommendations on the transport of dangerous goods, manual of tests and criteria according to the following table. Category 1, criteria: the solid ignites within 5 minutes of coming into contact with air. Pyrophoric solid label elements. Category 1 symbol flame, signal by danger, hazard statement catches fire spontaneously if exposed to self-heating substances and mixtures. A self-heating substance or mixture is a solid or liquid substance or mixture other than a pyrophoric liquid or solid which by reaction with air or without energy supply is liable to self-heat. This substance or mixture differ from a pyrophoric liquid or solid in that it will ignite only when a large amounts and after long periods of time. Self-heating of a substance or mixtures is a process where the gradual reaction of the substance or mixture with oxygen generates heat. If the rate of the heat production exceeds the rate of heat loss, then the temperature of the substance or mixture will rise, which after an induction time may lead to self-ignition and combustion. Self-heating substance and mixtures category and criteria. 1. Category 1, a positive result is obtained at test using a 25 mm sample cube at 140 degrees Celsius. Category 2, a positive result is obtained in a test using 100 mm sample cube at 140 degrees Celsius and a negative result is obtained in a test using 25 mm cube sample at 140 degrees Celsius, and the substance or mixture is to be packed in packages with a volume of more than 3 meter cube, or a positive result is obtained in a test using a 100 mm sample cube at 140 degrees Celsius and a negative result is obtained in a test using a 25 mm cube sample at 140 degrees Celsius. A positive result is obtained in a test using a 100 mm cube sample at 120 degrees Celsius and the substance or mixture is to be packed in packages with a volume of more than 450 liters, or a positive result is obtained in a test using a 100 mm sample cube at 140 degrees Celsius and a negative result is obtained in a test using a 25 mm cube sample at 140 degrees Celsius and a positive result is obtained in a test using 100 mm cube sample at 100 degrees Celsius. Self-heating substance and mixtures label elements. Category 1 symbol flame, signal word danger, hazard statement self-heating may catch fire. Category 2 symbol flame, warning, signal word warning, hazard statement self-heating in large quantities may catch fire. Physical hazards will continue in the next video. Do watch, stay safe. Thank you.